What's up, everybody? Welcome back to ACES Conference, the podcast. As always, I am Justin, and with me is Tim.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? What's up, Justin?
What's up, man? ACES Conference 2020, happening May 19th and 20th. Get your tickets today at acesconf.com, and I'm done with the spiel.
Yay!
How's the weather in Seattle? You hate that question.
I hate that question. It always rains in Seattle. And if it doesn't rain in Seattle, I want to tell people it rains in Seattle because I don't want anybody else to move here.
All right, I have two questions for you. One, do you like making money?
I love to make money.
And two is, have you seen that show Aftermash? The joke that never dies.
What's the URL for Amazon?
Isn't it like on your sidewalks? Like this sidewalk is provided by.
Yeah, right.
Are the sidewalks in Seattle just Amazon boxes?
Pretty much. You should see, like, for recycling day.
Oh God,
it's just cardboard everywhere.
When you have Amazon in your city, is Prime still overnight or is it within 30 seconds?
Oh, it's like instant.
That's awesome.
There's a warehouse that is, I don't know, 10 blocks from my house.
Oh, really? Can you just go pick up stuff?
And so, no, well, there are that's 11 blocks away where you can just go pick it up. But yeah, like 10 blocks. So I'll order, like a hard drive or something. Yeah. And I'll see, for that 2-hour delivery, and it shows up in like 15 minutes. It's pretty sweet.
Awesome. Yeah, reasons to move to Seattle. Okay. What are we talking about today? What do you want to talk about?
I wanted to talk to you about expert marketing a little bit. I think it's something we should talk about a lot, but let's just have a quick talk about it. I got a question for you.
Go for it.
Do you market to your customers or your potential customers that you're the expert, that you are the founder of ACES, and you run a conference for other experts and consultants?
Do I do that? Yes and no. So you're talking about for new clients or for like existing clients? New clients?
Well, I'm talking for both. So I think that it raises your bar with your existing clients.
Right.
Right. But also it helps bring that gives you that credibility with new customers right when you walk in the door.
So we don't really my clients don't really know what ACES conference is about. Like my current clients know that my entire team is away for ACES because our operations manager puts up like we send emails starting in like March. Like, keep in mind, in May for 3 days, no one's gonna be here. But like we get coverage and whatever it is, and we say like, we're off running the ACES conference, but I don't think any of them really know like what it is. When we go to pitch a new client though, when they question my level of, let's say, quote unquote, expertise, mm-hmm. I tell them I have 15 years plus professional experience. I ran the ACN group for the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut group for a while with Miguel Chavez of CNC Mac Factory, I think his company's name, sorry. And that I run a conference for other Apple consultants teaching them about their business. And like it kind of ends at that. That said, this year, we're really pushing on some hardcore marketing efforts, and we're going to kind of rebrand. So for anyone who knows me, Virtual Computers is my client IT services, right? ACES is, let's say, consultant services. Autrieve was our software division with SideMyPad, Email Phoenix, YCI, whatever, and a couple others. And then I had Appleize on Your Idea, which was like my business consulting practice. And so they were all separate entities and not really intertwined. But now this year, our goal is to like bring it all in together. And so we'll have Virtual Computers, Virtual Conferences, which if you look at the ACES website, it says it on the bottom. Virtual XYZ, which will be the new Autrieve for the software that we're providing for consultants, basically. And virtual consulting, which will be the business consulting component, all of that under the virtual consulting group title. And so like once we like solidify that new foundation, then we'll be able to provide that kind of like that information to our clients. That was a lot. Sorry.
No, I didn't fall asleep. I stayed with you. Well, about halfway through, I was thinking about, though, if you were my competitor, how I would run against you.
How would you run against me? Because this is going to take a turn for what we were originally going to talk about.
Totally.
Yeah.
No, but I think that I would go, or I guess I will throw it to you and ask you how you're going to handle it, because I think that this type of marketing is something that we all should be doing, and we should all be creating opportunities. You don't have to have a podcast. You don't have to, run a conference. You don't have to speak at every show or conference or whatever to be an expert and to balance that expertise. But I might, if you and I were in the same market, I might, and I knew we were running up against something, I might say, well, can Justin actually focus on doing the IT for your business? He's got an awful lot of irons in the fire.
Sure, but you didn't ask how many people work for me. Like,
no, that's
I'm true. I'm just the owner. Like it's you and one other person. Like, I have a team. Right. So like, if I'm not fixing your computer, Luke or Alex is, which means I'm working on something else. Like, you're not getting me. You're getting Virtua. And so we kind of like make sure that that's explained. Like, the reason I do so much is that I get to be at the top level and I work my way down. But that being said, what I think your point is here is expert marketing is doing things to prove to potential clients or even your existing clients that you're an expert by so you're doing some sort of social media. And social media doesn't have to be just Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, right? It could be doing a podcast or writing articles on LinkedIn or Medium, or having your own, no one uses it anymore, but having your own vlog, a YouTube series.
Yeah.
There's plenty of people who do that, and it proves them as experts, which is why people watch. We've talked about that guy Graham.
Right.
He's not a professional financier in any way, shape, or form, but the dude's got 1.2 million subscribers because people view him as an expert because he puts out content.
Have you seen my MySpace page?
Does it, when you go to it, does it like autoplay Justin Timberlake?
It has, what's
Done.
that guy's name? Yeah, all right.
Tim? Are you friends with Tim? Tom. Yeah, Tom.
Yeah.
Everybody's friends with Tom. Best way to do things. But yeah, I mean, that's what it's about. So, I mean, I don't think I'm doing it very well, and I don't know. Maybe you have a different story on it. But like, are you doing anything other than this podcast, like socially, other than drinking?
I was waiting for that.
Sorry. No, well, because I said socially, and I was like, oh, wait, no.
You said socially, I was like, where's the cellar? Oh, yeah, it's over there.
Yeah, there it is.
No, I mean, yeah. Yes and no. I mean, my goal this year is to up my profile, and leverage that profile, and also leverage it with customers. And I think, I was talking to a customer today, and they had seen that I was doing this podcast, and she asked me some questions about it.
Nice.
Right. Because she'd seen me talking about, or she'd seen, me talking about it on LinkedIn, or somebody mentioning me or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so, it was great. And it was a really good opportunity to kind of just like up the ante with them just a little bit,
right. Right.
Well, yeah, and I could be modest. Oh yeah, well, I got roped into this thing.
This was your idea.
Yeah, I said we're talking about. Anyway, yeah, we should talk more about money, because nobody will talk about money.
Nobody's talking about money. All right, fine. So I'm gonna go on a limb. I'm not great at marketing. I know that. In this arena where we're talking about expert marketing and getting your name out there and stuff like that, I don't know if necessarily you are, because you seem that this is a new concept to you. So I'm gonna put it out to our listeners. How many do we have now? What
23.
23. Okay, so earlier today was 17. So 5 people magically listened between our conversation this morning and the time we're recording this. 6 people. Math.
But math is hard.
Sorry, math is hard. Rachel Riley would be so mad at me. So yeah, if you're listening or watching, because we're doing video now, and you are expertly getting your content out there, if you're doing a video series or you're doing something and people are coming to you, and you're leveraging that to build your business, like please DM me in Slack or Tim at Justin Escar at Tim Pearson, and let's have you on the show. We'd love to talk to you.
Yeah, I'd love to learn. Let's share the wealth. Hey, so I'm going to drop this in here.
Sure.
ACES Conference 2020, May 19th and 20.
There you go.
ACESconf.com.
You can read. Because you know why? Because you said May 19th through 20 as opposed to 20th. We'll get there. All right. Well, that's it for us today. Tim, you have anything else you want to say to the folks?
Oh, gosh, no. I'm just so happy you're listening.
Awesome. All right, everybody,
Hi,
sign
Mom.
up today. Hi, Mom. Sign up today, acesconf.com, and we'll see you guys later.